Hello, Americans, and other friends, subscribers around the world. So worse than snow, man. If you watch my channel and watched it 2 years ago, we had the snow apocalypse. You know, we had 4 and 5 foot of snow here on the homestead. Excuse me, and then it warmed up and rained. And that's when, man, I took, if you look back at our videos and stuff, and we're actually going to work this weekend and get, links on these videos now so that you can just hit them and, go check out some of the videos when we're talking about them. One of them little Doug and Stacy tricks. But, the thing, man, 2 years ago when the rain and everything hit, is when it caused problems. That's when I moved the beast, man. It just went like that, and it sat there until, it dispersed. Well, it started raining last night. Probably about, it was crazy too, because it was like probably like 18 or 20 degrees, and we were in having our dinner and stuff, and I came out probably at 9 o'clock, and it had warmed up probably 10 degrees, and then didn't even get down to freezing last night. Got up this morning, and I was like, woo, man. And it rained all night. I heard the rain, and I got up at 3:30. It woke me up, and I got up, and so I've been up since 3:30 this morning. And we had to go over and watch the grandbabies today while the kids went down to take care of some stuff for the baby. And anyway, so I get up, man, and me and Miss Kitty take off out of here to go over to the kids before the sun came up, so probably like 7 o'clock or so. Went out, man, it was a little squirrely coming out the road, because we got a pretty good road out of here. Went out the road, went over. Miss Kitty had forgot a couple of things, so I came back over. A little more squirrely when I came in the second time. Then went back over and played with the kids and stuff. Me and TNT is in the middle of a game and everything, and I had to come back over here, and I wanted to come over and get some firewood stocked up, because what I'd got in last night, I burned anyway. Long story to get there. So anyways, I just pulled in here. Well, now it's been probably 45 minutes or an hour ago, and almost went off into the creek and got stuck twice. It's taken me 45 minutes to an hour to finally get Yoda into the parking spot, and he ain't coming back out of here until I figure out something here. We tried the little blade, because we got a 4-wheeler blade and we got a snow blower. And I may end up having to call somebody and get them in here with a big blade to scrape it, because, man, it is the slushiest mess. I'll kind of show you out here. Man, it's raining, pouring, the wind's blowing, so this may be loud and obnoxious. As you can see, Red's out there. Man, it's filling in all the rain, man, and it is just a slushy mess. And it's all the way out, and it's worse out there by the creek. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do right now. I got the beast running, so I'm going to go try to drive the beast out and try not to put it in the creek. And then I'll check back in here in a little bit and see what we're going to do. But, yeah, this is way worse than big snowstorms when it warms up. And it's not supposed to freeze for 3 days, so it's going to be a slushy mess. And we're starting to pool up in the holes where, like our paths going into the cabin and everything right now are little lakes and stuff, so it's going to be a fun day around the homestead today. I almost took out the posts earlier.
I could see where that might happen.
It's a lot better than it was coming out. A lot better.
Yeah? Really? Because it didn't feel too comfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's way better than it was. A little bit sideways there.
Yeah. Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, man.
And we've been driving on top of all of that.
Yeah, it's just quicksand.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm going to run the blower up and down a few times and stuff. May have to get somebody in here with a bigger blade.
Yeah. Maybe I should make some phone calls tonight. Sorry about the crazy ride. Now we're home.
So, the snow, like I said earlier, has now turned to a big slush, man. It has been, what, 40 degrees all day, raining off and on all day, and it's just made a soup. We'll see. Oh, there's old Red's right over there.
Yeah, I see him.
Putting stuff into the freezer.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and do a little work on it and stuff before I call in. I ain't gonna worry too much about pulling it. Yeah, so we got all weekend. We can hang out. List, man. Looks like it's gonna be an eBay weekend. I'm actually gonna leave this running, so I'm gonna jump out and move that thing so I can pull this forward. So, Annie, back again. Is that thing? Yeah, is that thing low, high, something? Zoomed in on me. It's all good. Let's see what today's video turned out to be. You just never know, man, when you live and on a back to earth or homestead. Just live, man, whatever the elements bring. You just really don't know what you may be doing from one minute to another.
Be careful what you wish for.
That's it.
The warm temperatures bring rain. And
yes, man, because I've been old, man. I wish it'd be. I'm blaming on you, Miss Kitty.
I wish it
you were saying. We were just saying, man, there ain't much snow out there. But I did want first that. What you think of that woodpecker? That's a northern flicker. Another northern flicker. Don't see a ton of those around here, but man, beautiful.
Woodpecker family.
Yeah, woodpecker. We have tons of different woodpeckers on here. I've filmed, if you watch my videos, you've seen some of the redheads and stuff that we have that I just love them. But I'm exhausted. I mean, had a great day with the grandbabies.
Yes, we did.
Yep, other than the coming in and going out. And then, look at the lighting on that, man.
Well, it's just dark outside. There's not a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it in the background. The
rain.
Yeah, man, it is pouring rain. And the thing, that's what I was going to touch base on. If you remember 2 years ago when we have they call it, mostly down the valley, because up here it really wasn't nothing at normal. It was more snow than we'd had here, because we had 4 or 5 feet. If you remember the videos, if you watch our videos where I was out there, man, 3-foot banks, pounding, blacksmithing and stuff out there.
That was the year that we did the snow cream.
Yeah, with snow cream when I was going, I'll kill you, Bob. But anyway, that year, and I think it was a little bit later than it is now, the rain came in, it warmed up and did exactly what it's doing right now, other than we have some cold temps coming. But that year, it was still snowing right now, and then in February, it started to warm up and the rain, and down in Weiser and Ontario, Fruitland, all the way down there, we went around with the camera and showed some of the buildings. I mean, all the onion sheds, man. I mean, onion prices went, and because man, they just collapsed. And what it was all that snow, and they had 2 and 3 feet even down there. And then the rain came, and man, just makes that so heavy. And you're talking about some of those buildings that were close to 100 years old, man. A lot of 60 and 80-year-old buildings that collapsed. So I mean, they'd seen a lot of storms.
He's talking about, if you don't know what that is, it's like an acre shed.
Yeah, I mean, there are just these warehouses where they store, and you can go back. Like I said, we're gonna figure out how to do the. We've never done them. Yeah, watch this right here if you want to check it out. But we're going to figure that out hopefully this weekend if we get. Obviously, we're going to have nothing but time, man. Because we're kind of stuck in here right now.
Yeah, we're going to stay put until it freezes.
Right, and then when I showed the video, like when I jumped out of the truck in the first clip here in this video, you jump out and film it. What you can see in the video, Kai, calm down. The cats are up on the stovepipe. Drives him nuts. And that was one of the plans. We were going to take some of the cats up tomorrow. We were going to take a half dozen up to, because they're going to fix them and adopt the nicest ones. The ones we can catch, they're going to adopt out. And then the ones that they can't catch, they're going to fix, and then we'll bring them back. And we're actually going to take them out, out to some friends in the barn and stuff. And a couple of them around here or whatever. But anyway, I don't want to mess with my woodpeckers and my birds. keeping Tom and a couple. But anyway, God, I always get sidetracked, man. I got so much to tell you, man. Where was I? What was I talking about? The sheds and the when I jumped out of that, you know, when you film and the camera, as good as this camera is, still does not show under the van under Yoda. There's that much water, man, and you know, because you pop down in that hole because Yoda's parking spot is still down to the ground, you know, because it's been there all the times it snows. So it's mostly, I mean, it's ice, obviously, because it melts down in there. Now it's going to be, I'll be pulling it, as soon as they call for ice, I'll be pulling that mother out there. I'll rip my rubber tires right off my rig. But, so, I mean, when I jump out, it does not look that bad. When we pull in, and Miss Kitty's filming in the Beast, and we pull in here, it doesn't look all that bad. But let me tell you.
About that deep
Yeah, yes, and it don't look like it on that camera.
Yeah.
And what that is coming in the driveway. What has happened, that's when, because we plowed it, and then we used the snow blower. So we've used two different, but just one of them little you know, better than nothing. But, you know, and man, we thought it was great. We thought everything, man, we're like, man, with this and the snow blower, but, I'm really going to try to get a big snow blade on the Beast this year, and then we're hoping in the next, and in the next, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but in the next 2 years, we're hoping to have a little front end loader tractor on here, because we have some other big projects we want to do.
What happens is the way our property is set, it's not like just a single slope or completely flat. We've got a lot of...
And it's a creek bottom, so that...
A lot of elevation changes.
Well, and the ground, which right now, I mean, with it being froze, you know, because you got your frost stuff, it wouldn't sink down anyway. But on top of that is, you know, our water table, man, is right there. I mean, I can go down, you know, I can drop right off of here, go down there and take, in the summertime, in July, I can go down there and about 2 scoops with a regular shovel, man, and I'm down to, you know, down to water.
So even with the rock bed that we're sitting on, should be well drained, we have a very high water table. But when the snows, what I was trying to get at is when the snow starts to melt with the rain, with the water like that, the snow that hasn't melted is blocking it. So it like traps the water in different sections.
And then when it's like this, you know, catching all that snow, you know, and then all that snow, so all that, you know, I'm just explaining all this to people that are not in snow country or know nothing about it, but all that snow and all that rain, so then all that rain makes that, you know, I mean, the best snowballs you could ever make, man, out there right now, but the excess water that the snow's not holding is down underneath it. And then that's when they talk about, like, the snowpack up on top of our mountain, you know, that water that sinks through and freezes down below there, that's the ice pack. That ice is holding, then it holds that snow, you know, and eventually turns it, you know, into
so that makes me think, you know, if you say, well, I'd kind of like to try to live like that, well, you will be giving up your city services, and city services have drainage and
all
that kind of stuff, where if you're, you know, out like this, you have
to deal with it all. And you know, and I can make a phone call, you know, we know people and all that, and I can make a phone call, and but you know, it's not gonna be free, and it's not, I mean, not that it's like endless amounts of money, but you know, being a self-reliant person, I thought we had it
under control.
Yeah, we thought we had it whooped and stuff, so we'll see what plays out, but we will, you know, hopefully, like I said, this year get something, whether it's a homemade jobber on the front of the Beast or what, but because we thought we had it, and it's, you know, I mean, this year was mild. If it was like the 1 year, if it was like that 1 year, we would have parked the Yoda out here, and I wished when I had it out of here, I would have went ahead and parked it at Katie's
and left it there.
Walked, So we'll see what it plays out, but I just wanted to go over that a little bit, and that's why. When I watch the footage, I'm in the process of editing this video, and when I jump out and stuff, it just doesn't look like nothing. But let me tell you what, man, it is, you know, it's up to, you know, man, good 8 or 10 inches anyway of just, and it's like quicksand, man. It just grabs you, and then you're cruising, you're trying to cruise, and you start spinning. And I mean, I'd never even spun a tire in Yoda until here, man. I got stuck. Like I said, it took me 40 minutes just to get it.
Kind of hydroplaning
but like 25 yards. Yeah, and I came into the parking spot sideways. But growing up in it, you know, it's just, Oh, it's nice to have the equipment and all that. And I may end up just paying somebody to come here. All I need them to come down at one time, and it'll get it down to the dirt. And then what I was saying earlier is when we did plow it and when we did use the snow blower, you know, that's all great and fine, but you know, there was already a base on it. So when you plow, you know, yes, you're plowing, you know, and you're getting down there to where, you know, a solider surface, but it's froze down there. But then when you start getting this and it starts to warm up, that, you know, that little bit like that gets that slushy, icy stuff, and then everything else is pushing the water because that's a vacant, you know, that's a vacant area, man. Right. So it's pushing, you know, all the snow on the sides of the road. The water is actually pushing into theirs, filling up, and then it's making this, you know, like a slushy, man. Yeah. We put a little cherry, put a little cherry flavoring out there. You have yourself an icy. But I did get my. I got my mushroom catalog. I got to order me a few. I want to order some more blanks because I did plug all them ones. I haven't, you know, shown or nothing. It's quite a process. But we're gonna keep plugging away, and eventually I'll have my, you know, my oysters and my some of the mushrooms.
How about
and stuff.
doing like bags?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some bags too.
I just don't know where we put them. I don't have any.
We'll see. Put that on the list. I will build that too. Yeah. Right along with my smokehouse that I've been wanting for 3 years. I can just like, you know, all kinds of stuff. Then it better be a big, big whiteboard. But man, other than that, that's what we're doing, man. We just show you what's going on, and did we plan to do a video on trying to drive up into the try to drive into the homestead? No, that was not the plan for the day. We were hoping tomorrow we were gonna go take a road trip and show a couple of the towns. If it wasn't as cloudy, it was a nasty man. When I jumped out that first time, man, the wind, man, it was so nasty.
And I'm yawning.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm ready to chill out. So I just wanted to get this on. So this is on for in the morning. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, the videos coming, and down the road it'll help me get snowblade in the front of my truck so I can get into my homestead. Just keep chugging along at it, man, and good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
See ya!